Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome back to another Let's Play Space Engineers. And this is going to be another voiceover recording because this was another episode that I forgot to check my settings and my mic wasn't turned on, so I have to do a voiceover recording. Anyways, as you can see, I have some of my headlights built. I wasn't able to build the cargo bays because I forgot I needed nickel for that, and we don't have any nickel. We have to go find some. So for now, it's going to work just like that. And we'll be hopping in momentarily to take it for a test drive. The stupid fly that's flying around is annoying me. Go away, fly. It's my voiceover recording, not yours. Again, I think there's something I forgot to build before we start taking it out. Because yeah, I don't have a beacon on this thing. And the only reason that's important is if we go mining, we need to figure out... Yep, I'm figuring it out now. We need to take it, or we need to be able to know where it is. I am like failing right now. We have to know where the rover is, especially if we go like deep down a shaft, so that we can get back to it and head back to base. Oh, yep, there you go. I fast forward. It's already got the beacon built, because I guess I didn't know how long it was going to take. But yay, there I am, showing you the beacon. It's right underneath the batteries. I think I was checking the solar panels. Oh no. Oh, I was turning on the lander beacon so I can find my way back. That makes sense. Okay. So now that we have that beacon on, and we're going to rename it. What do we rename it? Your guess is as good as mine. Lander. Who would have thought? Okay, and I think I'm going to do the same thing with our little guy here, and I think I remember I renamed it Recon because I just got done playing Homeworld Cataclysm when I did this. We're grouping up the lights so I can turn them on and off. Okay. And beacon, yep, renaming it. Should be Recon, I believe. Yep. Cool. And we're off to explore, see if we can find some resources. Oh yeah, the unknown signal. I forgot about that. That was a new thing that came in this week's patch, where every once in a while there'll be an unknown signal that crashes into the planet, and you can investigate it for materials and whatnot. Boom! I think when I was doing this recording I was freaking out, because I didn't know what that was, because I didn't know what was going to spawn from it, like aliens, things that are going to kill me. Oh hey, yeah, there, new update. Because apparently I didn't have mine updated. Anyways, we'll be right back. I had to reload the game, so I'll be back. Alright, we're back in. Basically, I went into the settings of the game and turned the random encounters off because I didn't really know a whole bunch about it when I first started playing this level. Or, not level, but this episode. So now we're in the middle of the Arctic, trying to find materials. We're still looking for materials. I think it takes me a while to find some of these materials. I forgot what I was doing right here. I don't know what I did. Oh well. When we start finding materials, I'll let you guys know. Alright, we've been driving around for a while. As you can tell that we're in a completely different biome. We're more of a forest area now instead of the Arctic. Because when I was looking around in the Arctic area, I could not find any resources. So I don't think any resources spawn up in the Arctic area. Or I need something with a little bit bigger receiver to find the stuff up in the Arctic area that are like really deep down that we can't find with just like a normal rover. Oh wait, we got something. Yay, silicon! I think that's the first material that I find. Silicon is used for like computers, Windows. It's not like a super important resource for us, but at least we found something. So yeah, I'm trying to... we'll be parking and yep, setting a GPS coordinate so we can come back and harvest this later. And we're gonna name it Silicon Spot. Yay! Alrighty. And then we don't have it showing up on our HUD, so we don't get confused on it because we're just scouting around now. Alright. Hopefully we find something else soon too. Oh, it looks like we found some magnesium, which really isn't important to us because that's used for weapons, and I have like all the things that we need weapons for turned off. So yeah. We won't need that, but I did find some magnesium. And I think right now I'm trying to decide if I want to mark it or not. And that silicon deposit we found earlier is still following us. That is one big silicon deposit. Yep, looks like I ended up not wanting to mark it. So I'll be back if anything else interesting comes up. Yeah. This is why you don't use a rover on the side of a mountain. Because, yeah, stuff like this happens. No, my rover's stuck. This took a while because I think I got stuck for a while, but eventually I do figure out how to get it undone. But yeah, that's why you don't drive rovers on the side of a mountain. I think I need a rover that's a little bit wider to handle those kind of curves. This one's not that wide. Oh yeah, I fixed it apparently. Yeah, I forgot about that because I struggled for that for about 30 minutes, but luckily I was smart and was able to cut that stuff out. So we got the rover undone, and now we're continuing to... ooh, there's uranium. Yes. It's not important right now, but at least that'll allow us to refine that and use it for fuel for reactors. Which would be good for vehicles that we'll be building later on in the game. And I hit the wrong button. There we go. Yay, mark it. Name it Uranium Spot. Because why not? Alright. Time to find what we actually need to find, because uranium and silicon and magnesium are three items we really don't need at the beginning of the game. We just need the basic items like... Oh, I might be losing control. We just need basic items like nickel, iron, and cobalt. Yeah, I think I'm making some adjustments. Oh yeah, because I had to adjust my power up in order to get out of that situation that you saw earlier. So I put my power back to normal so it stops spinning out of control. Time to find more resources. I'll be back if anything else awesome comes up. Alright, after many attempts, and flips and restarts, we finally are going to start finding some resources. It's taken a long time. I forgot how long I actually recorded this. The whole recording, the original recording, is 42 minutes, and we're a little bit over 10 minutes on our side. So, oh, yep, there's nickel. I just spotted it because that's our one of the main resources we need. It's actually not that bad. It's about 17 meters above. That's not bad. Ooh, and there's cobalt and iron. Those are all three of the main resources we're going to need to start building our ships and our station the way we want it to. So yeah, that's amazing. And they're all next to each other. So that makes it even better. The only hard thing is going to be is to make this mining tunnel like legit. And then I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna do it. I could do it manually by making like a man-made one. I have never actually made a rover mining unit before. That would be pretty interesting to do. I'm gonna have to think about that for the next episode. But I don't want to like waste all of our episodes just building stuff. We need to actually start mining so we can build stuff. So I'll probably just come back and forth manually and do it for a while. Because our next problem is going to be that we don't have, like this rover doesn't have a very large capacity when it comes to carrying ore. Because I didn't design it that way. I designed it as a long-range rover or long-range recon unit. So it's going to be interesting, but yeah, now we have a spot for iron, spot for cobalt, and spot for nickel. And then we also have a uranium spot, which would be good when we start needing to switch over to nuclear power. And then we have a spot for silicon, which again is good. It's not like important right now, but for like making windows and making batteries, it's good for it. But now the only issue is that these spots for the general stuff we have found is 5 kilometers away. So yeah, it's going to be a pain in the butt to go back and forth with a rover, because rovers, I mean I could make this rover go faster, but like I said, I'm not the best driver in the world with the rover. I'm much better at the flying units, but the flying units take so much power because they have to keep themselves stable in the atmosphere while flying. I don't know. I have to think about exactly what I want to do next to get those resources, because I can't build another ship because I don't have enough resources. So I may have to go manually back and forth for a while with the recon unit until we get enough materials to start building another ship. Anyways, that's enough about that. I'll meet you back at base. Okay, well, we found some more magnesium, and I think, yeah, I decided to go ahead and mark down the maps we had for future reference. I think this is the same spot where we found the silicon, because there's some silicon next to it. I'm not sure why I did that. I'm sure I don't think my recording self knows why I did that either. There we go. Yep, named that magnesium spot. I think I was trying to figure out if this was the same spot as before, which I think it was. So I think that's why I did that. Anyways, yay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn that magnesium spot off because we don't need to know it. Just want it marked on our GPS. And again, we're still heading home. We'll be back whenever we actually get there. Alright, we're coming back to our base. Go away, Fly. I don't need you in the video, Fly. You're not part of this group. And yeah, I think that literally took almost 8 minutes to get from the mining place to our base. Took a long freaking time. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, We did some of our scouting, we found some resources, and the next episode we're going to take the rover back out and actually start mining the resources and bringing them back. And then once we actually have some resources, we can start building more stuff around our base and actually start building our base, hopefully. That's going to take a lot of resources. We're going to have to make different rovers and whatnot before we actually do that stuff. Anyways, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.